You cannot tell someone's fitness level from their physique. I'm going to break this down for you. Can you tell if a skinny person is fit? No. Can you tell if a fat person is fit? If your answer to that question was yes, you have fat bias.
So she's actually right in saying you can't tell if a skinny person or even an athletic person is fit by just looking at them. But 9 times out of 10, you can tell if a fat person is unfit just by looking at them. And no, that doesn't mean you have got a vendetta against fat people. It is just literally facts. If you're fat, you have got a higher risk of cardiovascular disease, getting type 2 diabetes, of suffering from a heart attack. There are all sorts of illnesses or diseases you are more likely to be suffering from if you are fat. Now, this doesn't necessarily relate to fitness as such. I can't look at a fat person and say, you probably couldn't run. Actually, I could. I can look at a fat person and say you can't run a marathon because 99% of the time you're not going to. But you couldn't necessarily look at a fat person and say they couldn't run 5K, for example, which is a basic level of fitness, which a lot of skinny people couldn't even do. But you can look at a fat person and say that is unhealthy, because being overweight, particularly obese, is not healthy. Now, this isn't to shame fat people, but it's to emphasize that if you are overweight, then you are not healthy and you should do something about that, because you are putting your life at risk. Maybe not now, well, you are putting it at risk now, more so in the future, 10, 20, 30 years time. You've got a much, much higher chance of suffering from a serious illness. So yes, technically what she's saying is correct, but fitness and health are unrelated. If you are overweight, unfortunately, you are not as healthy as someone who is skinnier. Now, that doesn't mean to say that someone who's skinny is healthy, but they're healthier than someone who is overweight.